Hi, everybody, and welcome to Jimmy Draws Art. I'm Jimmy, and today we're going to be talking about art challenges once again. Let's check it out, shall we? Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Jimmy Draws Art. So, basically, today I'm thinking let's go ahead and talk about art challenges because of the simple fact that a few months ago I totally forgot to go ahead and just post my art challenge that I did to myself. This was a while back ago in the month of July because I did my Draw or Die July challenge. Draw or Die July art challenge. It was kind of my own art challenge that I created for myself, basically to get myself going. And the funny thing was, I just totally forgot to post all my work for YouTube for you guys to basically go through and check it out. I posted all my pictures online on my Instagram, my Twitter, and all those. Basically Facebook and on my website. I posted all those pictures online, but I just totally forgot to actually do a video and just let thumb through all my videos and thumb through all my drawings, and then we will go ahead and go through them and check them out. So if you want to do that, come along with me and we'll go ahead and go through them all. Okay, everybody, so this was my Draw or Die July art challenge that I created for myself. These were all the prompt words that I chose for that day, and basically for each day that I wanted to do a drawing on. So basically I just kind of followed along this way, going all the way down the list, all the way down to the end. 31 days, 31 words, and these were my word prompts for that day, and I drew something on that day. So there we are. That was my Draw or Die July art challenge that I created for myself. Okay, everybody, so here is my day one drawing that I decided to do. Basically the prompt for that day was kangaroo, and so this was my kangaroo drawing that I did. Drawing that I did here was basically my character Ella, chibi-fied and coming out of the pouch. My wife is telling me that I drew Ella too big for fitting in her pouch, but you know what? I don't really care. It was a funny drawing. I enjoyed it, and this was my drawing. This was my first drawing, basically, for that drawing challenge. So that's kangaroo. Okay, so day two. Day two's prompt was fishing. So this is my fishing picture that I chose to do. I basically chose my character Lyle, and he's basically hanging out on the side of the riverbank, and he's got his very old style fishing pole going, and he's just basically just hanging out on the side. So anyway, that's day two. So that's fishing. Hope you like that one. Okay, so here we are for day three. Day three's prompt was the word moon. So this is my moon drawing that I created. It's basically just Ella just standing outside in the moonlight. So there you are. So that's my drawing for day three, which is moon. Okay, so here we are on day four. Day four's word was catch. So this is a drawing of one of my really old characters. His name is Jason, and he was trying to catch a baseball, only except it hit him right on the forehead. So there we are, and that is my drawing for that day, which is catch, day four. Okay, so here we are for day five. Day five is the word plane. So I decided to draw my version of an Air Force pilot. So this is an Air Force pilot that I drew for day five of plane. Okay, here we are on day six. Day six was the word holiday. So on this particular drawing, I just got myself a new Huion tablet, and I decided to give it a try on a fully digital drawing that I did here for the drawing. So there we are for my day 6, which was holiday. Okay, so day 7. Day 7 was monster. So this was supposedly my monster picture that I drew for day 7. It's basically my character Lyle fighting the monster. Monster looks more like a dragon, and he's kind of deformed looking, but you know, that's the idea. A monster, I guess. So anyway, this was my day 7 drawing of monster. Okay, so day 8. Day 8 was the word soak. So I went ahead and decided to do another digital drawing. Well, I did the original drawing on pen and ink paper, and just went ahead and did it as a pen and ink original drawing, and then I scanned it into the computer and did the coloring in there using my new Huion tablet that I got, and that's just what I got. So there we go. That was day 8, and that is soak. Okay, so day 9. Day 9 was actually something called virus. So this was my virus that I decided to make, basically based on that prompt for today. It's a little computer troll, and he's ripping out the guts of the hard drive here, as you can see. So, and it's kind of like my own rendition of saying that this is a virus inside your computer, and he's ripping out all the information from your hard drive. So he's saying goodbye to all your My Little Pony fan art. I chose that because I have a friend who is a My Little Pony fan, and I just decided to just do this. So as a little funny joke to him, and just my little thing. So there goes day 9. Day 9 virus. Alright, so here's day 10. Day 10 is the word miner. So basically I just drew my character Ella as a miner for the day. So yeah, so I just kind of threw a miner hat on. She's got her pickaxe on. She's got a big giant utility belt and all that good stuff I would think that a miner would probably be having when they're doing their work for the day. So there you go. There's day 10, miner. So here's day 11. Day 11 was character. So instead of doing one character, I decided to do 3 characters. I went ahead and did the Warner Brothers Animaniacs. And so I did Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. So these are the 3 characters from that TV show from the, mid to early 90s into the late 90s animation called the Animaniacs. So I decided to do them. I kind of messed up on their mouths, as you can see, but overall I enjoyed the picture. I enjoyed the drawing, so yeah, that's my day 11 character. Okay, so here we are for day 12. Day 12's word was energy. So I decided to do, I don't know, we'll call it lack of energy, because it's Homer Simpson sleeping on the job. and he's at his usual desk in front of the nuclear reactor plant. That's why I figured the energy is from, because he's at work at the nuclear reactor that he works at. But he's also doing the lack of energy because he's, doing his usual routine of sleeping on the job. So, yeah, so there's day 12, energy. Okay, so here we are for day 13. Day 13 was the word speed. So I went ahead and did this drawing of speed, basically. And the thing was, I wanted to do another prompt. This kind of worked out with another prompt, because there's another website that I tend to frequent it's like a podcast called The Sketch Zone. So, and they have this fun prompt that they also do, and they have a fun prompt which they like to post up, and their prompt that they had for the day was, or at least for the week, was a rotten wolf cycling. So in lots of ways I kind of put that towards my prompt of speed. So it was a 2-for-1 deal, I guess, on that day. So there's my speed drawing, and there's my Rotten Wolf cycling drawing. So there he is. Okay, so here we are for day 14. Day 14 is called Decoration. So I decided to do my character Ella, kind of having a craft day, I guess. She's got flowers in her hair, she's got the flowers on her picture that she created and made. So yeah, this was a craft day, and it's my drawing of Ella kind of having a little craft day. So this is my picture that I made. I colored it with Copic markers, and I went pretty nice on this one. So I really like this one. This one's definitely one of my favorites that I've done so far for this challenge. Okay, so here we are for day 15. Day 15 was the word fairy that we used. So day 15, I decided to do an actual fairy leaping off the leaf, and she's flying off. Pretty much not much going on here. So yeah, just a fairy flying off. So there you are. Day 15, fairy. Okay, here we are for day 16. Day 16 was the word mouse. So I decided to draw an actual mouse. But the thing was, with this particular drawing, I was sort of inspired because when I was looking up mouse on Google and stuff like that, the comic Mouse Guard popped up. And I remember reading that back in the day. So I decided to go ahead and give it a go with a little bit of an inspired drawing from that comic. So here's my little mouse. He's on guard with his sword, and he's ready for battle. So there we are, day 16, mouse. Okay, so here we are for day 17. I laugh every single time I see this for day 17. The theme for that day was headline. I kind of included the headline right there into the newspaper that he's holding. But this is my character Jason again. He is this much of a dork. So he's kind of like he's doing the modern day newsboy thing. I don't know. I still find this hilarious because he's wearing the suspenders with the too tight shorts, and he's got his Crocs on, selling newspapers for $1 instead of 10 cents back in the 1920s or something. That's kind of what I drew him like. I drew him like a 1920s character that you would pretty much see on the side of the road. And if you actually saw him on the side of the road today, you might want to throw an egg at him. I don't know. Anyway, no, probably not. Don't want to throw any eggs at anyone. But anyway, I don't know. But this is the type of character you would. No, anyway, Jason is a character who will be introduced at a later time on my YouTube channel. So you will understand. All right. So there we go, day 17 headline. Okay, so here we are for day 18. Day 18, I used the theme of boom. And it was kind of funny actually. I actually didn't really know what to draw for that day. So I went on Google and I typed, sometimes when I don't know what to draw, I just type in the prompt word for the day. And if something pops up along in that Google search that I usually find, I'll draw that, or at least be inspired by that. But when I typed in the word boom, one of the search results, how sometimes autofill pops up and you see something that pops up. Well, when I typed in boom and I put a space, the other boom showed up, like boom boom. And then I went ahead and clicked it, and I got reminded of this Super Mario Brothers character, Boom Boom. He was originally introduced in Super Mario 3 for the NES way back in the day, and of course he's been in other games too along the way. But I went ahead and decided that I think I'll go ahead and do him for that day as well too. So here we are for day 18. Boom. Okay, so day 19. Day 19 was the word valley. So I went ahead and tied in that word with this particular image of basically Violet Evergarden. I decided to do a little bit of fan art of Violet Evergarden, basically because of the fire that happened to the animation studio that made Violet Evergarden. And just overall it was a sad moment I heard about, and I decided I wanted to do my own little rendition of Violet Evergarden for that particular day. So this is my drawing that I did. Just basically did it all in Copic markers and just went ahead and just had fun doing it and showing my appreciation for this anime. I really did like this anime a lot, and it was just a nice anime, and I enjoy it, and I enjoy drawing this drawing. So I hope you enjoy it as well too. Okay, so here we are for day 20. Day 20 was the word feather. So just drew a feather. I just quite literal with the drawing. It's just Ella holding a feather. Mood wasn't really quite striking me very well for that day and what to draw. So this is what I basically came up with for that day of day 20. So there's my day 20 feather. Okay, so day 21. Day 21 was the word glacier. So I went quite literal with the drawing. So it's just a character that I drew walking along the side of a glacier. So that's basically it. This particular drawing, I went ahead and just pretty much, it was a full digital drawing. I wanted to once again pull out the abilities of the tablet that I bought and just wanted to, just have some fun with it. So I did a full complete digital drawing, all complete digital, everything complete digital, drawing, coloring, all the way to the end was all done digitally on this particular drawing. So just trying to get into the swing of things, of doing things digitally. So another good practice of doing that. So anyway, that's day 21, Glacier. Okay, so day 22. Day 22 was the word academy. So basically I just went ahead and decided to draw a character probably at your local private school that you would probably find in your neighborhood, in some rich part of your neighborhood probably. But but this is a girl just drawn from that particular style of, I don't know, just decided to just go ahead and do it. So it was academy, and that's day 22. So there we are. Okay, so here we are for day 23. Day 23 was the theme rabbit. So basically, I just decided to just draw Ella with rabbit ears on. Nothing special about this day. Just, I don't know, I just felt like I just didn't want to work too hard on something today, on this day. So this was the day that I just decided to do something quick, simple, and easy. So it was day 23. Day 23 was rabbit. Okay, so day 24. Day 24 was the theme road. So I went ahead and did a road drawing, basically of a character sitting in a, basically in a car, T-tops and all that stuff. So yeah, so basically this was the theme road for that day. I did my best. There's a lot of mistakes in this drawing. Overall, I thought it was just okay. I'm somewhat happy with it. It's just, yeah. Anyway, so that's day 24. Day 24 was road. Okay, so here we are for day 25. Day 25 was the theme pool for that day. Now, as you may have noticed here, this is definitely colored in a much different style. I decided to pull out my old crayons basically for this one. So yeah, that's day 25. See, there's a funny backstory with this. Well, maybe not funny, but there's an interesting backstory. I did a drawing a year ago on this date, on apparently the 25th of of July, I did a drawing that Facebook reminded me when I was checking Facebook that day. And basically it told me of a time that I remember going to a Michael's arts and crafts store. And when I went to the Michael's arts and crafts store, I found a big giant box of crayons, like 152 colors of crayons. And I put in a post saying how, as a kid growing up, my family was never able to afford to buy me the 64 color box of Crayola crayons that, you see kids with sometimes these days. But I guess it was during a time when crayons were a little bit expensive. So basically with this, it basically came down to, I bought this box of crayons last year. So, and I also have that too. I'll link to the video up here in the corner up here. There's a little link that'll pop up that will tell you more of the backstory behind that story. But right now, this was done in crayons, so it was a year ago that date that apparently I did that drawing. So I decided to pull out the crayons again and decided to, go ahead and give it a go. So once again, anyway, day 25. That's day 25 pool. Okay, so here we are for day 26. Day 26 today. That theme on that day was the word workshop. So basically I went ahead and did a workshop drawing, as you can see here. So basically a man at his table saw cutting some wood. Don't mind the placement where his hand is. Yes, I know he's probably going to chop off his hand if he tries going forward with that thing. So, oh boy, yeah. A lot of mistakes, but it was all right. It was an okay drawing. It was one of those days I really didn't have an idea what to do for that day. But so anyway, yeah, that was workshop. So there we go. That's day 26, workshop. Okay, so here we are for day 27. Day 27 was the word cart. So on this day, I decided that I wanted to do a little bit of a throwback. If you can recognize this, props to you. But I originally did this as a throwback to an old video game I used to play that was on the PC originally and moved to PlayStation or whatever. It was way back in the day. Way back in the day. It was a game called Discworld. And basically, every single time the main character who would get himself hurt in the game, it was one of those point-and-click adventure games. So you would pick, like one of those point-and-click scavenger hunt games. You would go around, find items, and use items in very obscure ways to get yourself to the next scene in the game. So every single time he would hurt himself, he would always say, "Anyone get the number of that donkey cart?" And of course, it was voiced by Eric Idle back in the day. So it was his voice that would say that. So every time I hear that, I hear Eric Idle's name. I hear Eric Idle's voice saying this theme, saying this phrase. So it's kind of hilarious, and I kind of threw back to that. So anyway, that's day 27. Day 27 cart. All right, so here we are for day 28. Day 28 was introduction. So I just decided to do something very, very simple and very easy on that day. So here is my character Jason giving his introduction. That's basically it. So hi guys, and so I'll say it in his voice. Here we go. Hi guys, it's me, Jason. I'm a little out of practice, but yeah, that's how he would sound. So anyway, all right, so that's day 28. Day 28 introduction. All right, guys, so here we are for day 29. Day 29 was the theme explosion. So basically, I went ahead and decided that I was going to go ahead and do an old throwback to an old comic I used to do way back in the day. it was a comic that would be in my old comics from high school. They would be in spiral bound notebooks and stuff. So this is what I would draw in spiral bound notebooks. So this is my comic that I decided to draw, and basically it's a hilarious take on the theme, which was originally done, I don't know, I don't know if the show still airs today or not, but in Chicago there used to be a show called The Bozo Show. So this is my little backstory behind that. And basically I would just draw a parody comic where Bozo the clown, as pictured here, and this is the character Cookie. He is Cookie the clown. And so we always used to feel bad for Cookie back in the day, because he was always the one that got the pies in the face. Bozo got pies in the face too, but Cookie would get more pies in the face. He would always end up losing in the end. So we decided to go a little crazy, and back in the day in high school, Cookie was satanic. He basically was, basically out to kill Bozo. So every single episode we would show Bozo getting killed or something like that. Just in this day and age, obviously today we won't show him actually getting killed or anything, but this is how we would used to do it. Just, this was the comic that I created. So let you read the comic right there, and there we go. So that's the comic that I created for day 29, Explosion. Okay, we're getting close to the end here. So here comes day 30. Day 30 was the prompt word for that day was battle. So basically here's my battle scene that I created for day 30. It's basically my character Lyle fighting against his nemesis of the story that I wrote. His name is Talisman, and basically they are fighting to the death. Well, they are fighting. So yes. So anyway, they are doing their duel together, and that is day 30. Day 30 was battle. Okay, and so here we are for day 31, the last day of the challenge. Day 31 was the theme soap. So this was my theme. So basically I have what looks like Ella, and she is kind of bathing, and she's bathing with a top on. Well, she's just playing around with soap, we'll say. So anyway, she's just all wet, got the soap bubbles flying around. She's blowing soap in your face. So there you go. So that was day 31. Day 31 was soap. Okay, everybody, so welcome back. That was my art challenge that I went through, and everything else that you saw. So those were all my drawings. I really hope that you enjoyed my drawings that I did. Basically, I decided to get this out right now because Inktober is just around the corner. I am probably going to end up doing that as well too, like I did last year. And so, and of course, just for the longest time, I've had all these drawings just piling up, and I wanted to get this video out and going like this, to show my drawings that I did in this YouTube video, but I never got around to filming it until basically now. And it's like 2 weeks until, October begins, and that will be Inktober. So I wanted to, basically get the drawings out of the way and cleaned up and put away and stuff like that. And it's just hilarious because I haven't done that yet. So so that's why I just wanted to get this out and get this going. So, but anyway, I'm glad that you made it to the end. If you do like this video, give that thumbs up button and smash that like button. So, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Some videos may have already popped up that you can actually check out and watch. So with that said, thank you for watching to the end. I really appreciate it, and we'll talk with you in the next video. Thanks, and bye-bye.